Hello.
What's the word, KPZ?
So listen, I didn't want to say you was ducking me.
I
I'm
would. I ain't
I'm
even
not
lie.
gonna say that.
I ain't even lie. I was ducking. No, I told you I don't like being in front of cameras for real. That's why people never really see me in front of the camera on my
What?
YouTube and none of that.
Well, that's understandable. But first, I want to say thank you for doing this because so many of you guys have done this that did not want to be in front of the camera, and I'm like just so thankful that y'all willing to like do this for me.
You know, it's all love.
So
I posted.
now that we
I
have the
posted
thank
that
yous
picture.
out the way,
You ain't know I took a picture the
I'll
other
go
day.
ahead and start off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You ain't know I took a picture the other day. I say when you treated me to lunch at the racetrack out in Reynolds. I said, look at KP trying to bribe me to get on the show.
I really wasn't
I
bribing
know.
you to get on the show, but either way, it worked because you had already agreed to doing the interview way before I bought the lunch. So that's like not a conflict of interest.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm.
So I was just telling them before you came on, I knew I was going to the track to see the race, but I was determined to make sure this interview happened. So I'm in the car, pulling up to the track, doing the interview. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be rude, but I got to see this race.
You good, KP?
So I'll start off with one of my questions and then get right into the fans' questions. So tell us how you got started being into cars.
I started being into cars. I mean, just watching the big homies as I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? They had all the fly whips. See them coming through the hood. You know, I got a bingo. We was playing bingo back then, so you know, I had to give me one. So that's what got me started into the cars.
So what made you eventually want to start a car page?
I never really wanted a car page. Like I told you, I don't like being on camera. I don't like attention. I don't like none of that. So I thought that was like, you know what I'm saying, one of the things where you're getting a lot of attention from being a creator, being the you know what I'm saying, the person that made it. So I never really wanted to do it. The whole YouTube thing kind of just like fell on me in a way. You know, I used to go around to the local car shows around St. Louis, East St. Louis, and all of that, and record them. And you know, I upload some. This was back when the phones really didn't have a lot of memory, so I dumped all the memory on the YouTube. And, you know, people just started viewing it. The views stuff kept going up. So I'm like, you know what, man? I'm going down to Atlanta, and I see the car show down there. This was back in 2012, I think. So I went down to Atlanta and ended up hitting the car show and recorded the whole car show. I'm like, shit, if I'm getting views just from the cars around the city, showing some different stuff, I know I get views. So that's pretty much how I started. Uploaded that stuff from that car show in Atlanta. More views start coming, more subscribers start coming. So I'm like, I'm on to something. So I just kept it going, and it's where is it now?
So you first started on YouTube versus being on like Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, basically. And like I say, just to free up the memory on my phone. Back when we had the little old cheap phones, no memory, you got to get rid of everything to take pictures of something else. So I'm like, let me put all these videos on YouTube, and it just went up from there.
So now we'll go ahead and get into the fans' questions. So, this is a pretty good question. So as an enthusiast, how do you keep up finding out about different shows?
At this point, man, everybody tagging me when they post their flyers, they tagging me. All my homeboys, you know, they tuned in to the Facebook, Instagram, all the car groups and stuff like that. So they hitting me up, hey man, you hitting this show, you hitting that show. And as I see them, I just put them on my calendar on my phone. So, you know, that's pretty much how I go. Put everything in the phone. Say that the ones that I definitely want to go check out. You know, I see another reminder a couple weeks ahead. That way I make sure I got everything booked. And I head on out. You know, just stay tuned to the Instagram, Facebook, all that.
And G-Dog Calendar.
Oh,
G-Dog Calendar helped me a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because he makes that post yearly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey man, that's a lifesaver. I've been tuning into his calendar or grabbing his calendar for the past 2 years, and I wait for the post. That's a good idea. I just don't know. I guess he has to go through each comment and try to put the car shows on there. But either way it goes, that's a great idea.
Oh yeah. Then I don't know if you've seen the G Body calendar, but you know, Brown Sugar in there.
I seen it.
Got my
When I
baby
got
in
my
there.
calendar, they didn't have any more G body ones. I was like, dang, I waited too late. But listen, I got aspirations. I got a couple of aspirations in this life. Couple of aspirations. Couple of people I want to get my stamp from. You, Wade. I want to get some a tag on my upholstery, stitched by Slick. It's a couple people that
Oh.
I want to post. To, you know what I'm saying? To give me the
Mm-hmm.
stamp on my build when it's finally ready.
Man,
So
you know,
I'm those are my aspirations.
just hit my line. You know I'm gonna come through.
Yes, sir.
You know I'm gonna come through and get all that footage.
Oh, now I'm pretty sure you know who asked this question. When are you gonna grab a box Chevy? You know it's a box Chevy world.
Right. Box. Hey, actually, I was talking to Percy, man. 78 Chevy boy. I wanted his. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go how I wanted it, but that was definitely on my list. The way he got Penny sitting on them eights, man, it just did something to me. I hit him up one day like, "Hey, man, what is it gonna take to get you up out of it?"
So if you could go with any other car outside of the G body class, what would it be?
I gotta have a Chevelle. That's been on my list for a while now. I need a Chevelle. I need a 70 through 72, one of them, and it gotta be a Vert.
Oh,
That's next on my list.
I would have thought you said a dump.
No, I mean, when that Billy Ocean dunk was for sale through the auction or whatever, I put in a bid on it. You know what I'm saying? And it went over what I was willing to pay for it, so it didn't happen. But I'm more of a short body car guy. You know what I'm saying? G body, Chevelle, stuff like that. But I mean, one day I plan on getting a dunk. It'll be after the Chevelle sometime though.
But that don't didn't really go for a whole lot, did it?
I know I put in the bid for 45, I believe. I think it went.
Oh, so it did go for a lot. Last time I looked at it, it was at 28.
I believe my bid was 45, and I know it went over there, so I was just like, yeah, I'm cool.
Right.
Then I heard
That's a lot.
I
I
heard
thought
it
it went
needed
for
a
like
little work
less
too,
than
so you know, I didn't want to spend too much and have to put a lot more money into it.
right. How did you decide on the color combo for your G body?
You know, I bought brown sugar the way it is. The way exactly the way it said. I bought brown sugar. I already liked it. It was already brown with the gold. But my colors that I was building, raw blue always been my favorite color. So I was going candy cobalt on it. Ended up having some problems with the painter. You know what I'm saying? We was having issues, so I just went and got it. It's in the driveway, ended up parked over now. But like I say, that's just been my favorite color from when I was a shorty. So
even Velt Boy had issues with a shop.
yes. Yes. It's rough out here, man.
Listen, that is one of my biggest fears when it comes to, because I feel like if the people that I kind of sort of look up to have problems with shops or with wheel companies, with whatever, I'm like, damn, I'm doomed, because like these people are like known
Right.
people. I just be trying to pray on it, because what I don't want to do is have to go drive my car through somebody's shop,
Man.
because my money, every bit of my money be accounted for. So I'm not on Channel 4 News. I'm just trying to choose wisely.
Yeah, we had the guy that I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? We had an agreement, my channel was picking up at the time that he was trying to really jump in the game and get his name out there. So we had an agreement, and that didn't really fall through. The agreement was I wasn't really supposed to pay for the paint job, basically. But I ended up paying for it, and it still didn't turn out to what, you know what I'm saying, I wanted it to be, and we was having disagreement on some other stuff. So, I just went and picked it up. before I had to drive my car through a shop, like you said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just that's what you don't want to do. Like, cause I think for me, it took I had I it took me so long to start working on my car because that was my fear. You know,
Hmm.
I don't want to, and then I don't have. I mean, of course, I got men in my family, but I don't have an old man to go and say, "Hey," even though I got all my brothers, because all I gotta do is call one of y'all and be like, "Hey,
Right.
I need you to help me out. These they doing, you know what I'm saying?"
Hmm.
But it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, man. It'll have you ready to go there too, man.
Right. So somebody asked the question, is YouTube are you YouTube full time? Is that your full time job?
Yep, it is. I mean,
Hmm.
I got a part-time job here in the city, but I'm on call. They rarely ever need me. I still get paid from that, but my main thing is definitely YouTube.
Hmm.
Yep.
So what advice would you give someone to look not looking to be necessarily a Velt Boy, but looking to be to have a big presence on YouTube or to make YouTube their full time job?
I mean, it definitely takes a lot of grinding, a lot of long nights, early mornings. Um, Man, then another thing I tell people, just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? They see a lot of other people on YouTube and they try to, you know what I'm saying, come just like them. Nah, I just tell them to be yourself. Be yourself,
Hmm.
create your own style, your own lane, and you know what I'm saying, let that take you to where you want to be. Because, trying to be somebody else and, other people see you trying to start your videos like somebody else or talk like somebody else, they're gonna that's he wanna be like so and so. He the fake so and so. They ain't gonna really tune into you. That's how I feel. I just say
Right.
be yourself. If you don't want to be in front of the camera, you ain't got to. I ain't like I said, I'm hardly ever in front of the camera. And my
Right.
channel is doing pretty good.
What advice would you give someone looking to grow their channel? So someone like me looking to grow my channel.
Get
Because
out.
back then, I think, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but Wade told me, Wills by Wade, told me back when he started YouTube, or you didn't really have to be monetized in order to to reap some type of benefits, but now you do, and
Hmm.
so you got to get to a certain number, and so I just kind of been chill, sitting there.
What I tell people that they need to do, business cards. That's number one. Put all your info on there. Make it easy to get to. They got these little QR codes or whatever now, and different sites that you can set up. When you pull up the code, it pull up all your sites. You know what I'm saying? Your Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy way to get everybody there. Man, posting on Facebook, put your link to your channel and all your videos, anything you post car related or related to whatever your channel is about, put your link in there. Um, just make it easy for people to find you, because you know how this internet is, man. We'll jump on this thing. We'll say we finna go look at your channel. We'll jump on Facebook and just forget all about what we got on our phone or computer for. Just make it easy for people to find you. They got links to where it take you to the channel, but it takes you directly to the subscribe link. I mean, to the
Okay.
subscribe button. So, just post that link, you know what I'm saying? That way you can't stray away once you get there. It's just
Right.
stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the business cards. I hate, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. I talk to people or whatever, but I don't go up starting conversations or whatever, but that's one thing I need to start doing to uh you know what I'm saying, meet some people that may not know who I am out there while I'm at the car shows and stuff like that. Just meet them, shake their hand, give them a card, talk, chat with them a little bit. You got to be interactive with the people out here, because you need them to interact with your channel.
Got to be like a politician. You got to shake some hands and kiss some babies.
Hey, definitely. Hey, it got to be done, man. It's a lot of people out here doing it, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to, to be one of the people that's known and big for doing it, you know what I'm saying? You just got to get out here and do everything that everybody else ain't doing.
Right. What is the one thing that you wish would change about what would you consider yourself a car photographer? What would you consider yourself?
I wouldn't necessarily say a car photographer. I just, you know what I'm saying? I love cars. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah, I do videos and stuff like that. I'm just doing it. I do it because I love the whole.
Hi. Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it because I love the whole car scene. You know what I'm saying? So
Let
it's
me
not
see.
really about gaining no type of fame from it or none of that. Being known for it, none of that. I just do it because I love to do it, and you know what I'm saying. I get all type of comments on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying, from people. You know what I'm saying, loving the content that I'm putting out. So you know what I'm saying, it's for them too. You know, it's just for the love of the whole car game, the whole car culture, man. I hate the guys that get into it to try to be known or to, you know what I'm saying, try to get some type of clout, because I feel like that's messing up the game. The guys that
Right.
want to get in it and talk about everybody cars, like, you know what I'm saying, okay, you got a D-boy over here, you know what I'm saying, he want to talk down on the guys that got a 9 to 5, got to build his car slow, you know what I'm saying, just because he riding around with Prime and you talking down about it. Like, it ain't even about that. When I go to these shows, man, I give everybody props. You know what I'm saying? From the guys that started from the bottom with nothing and going out to the junkyard, and you know what I'm saying? Because I was that guy before I started buying cars and all of that. I was in the junkyard. I was getting parts from homeboys and all of that. So I respect that part of the game too. You know, but people get in and want to talk down on everybody. That's just messing up the whole vibe of the car shows for me. The car shows is for everybody to get out there and just love the whole car game, from, like I say, the beginners to the millionaires that could just build whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What would you like to see happen as far as your brand within the next 2 to 3 years?
2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm close. I'm closing in on 200,000 subscribers now. So 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
I'm trying to right on. I'm trying to get up to, you know what I'm saying. If I can hit that 500,000 mark on that, if I could you know what I'm saying, make my car show even bigger than what it is. You know, if this to be the third year for STL Summer Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's August 8th, and you know what I'm saying, the first 2 years been crazy. I never thought that, even though, you know what I'm saying, my position in the car game, I still never thought that I had that many people to come out and support. But man,
Right.
it's been crazy. So you know what I'm saying, I wanna pack it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? It's been pretty full. Don't get me wrong, but I want to make it to where I got people like Stuntfest was that last year in Reynolds. He had
Yeah,
people
that was crazy.
walking, you know what I'm saying, from a mile down the block to get in there. You couldn't let no more cars in, wasn't no more room. So that's how I'm trying to get STL Summer Showdown in the next 2 or 3 years. Um, as far as my brand, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing everything solo now. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that since I started. So within the next shoot, sometime this year, I'm trying to have a couple other guys, you know what I'm saying, helping me out with the cameras, the editing, and all that stuff, so I can move around a little bit more freely when I'm at the car shows and stuff like that.
Right.
Um, uh, I don't know if I already said put out a couple more cars into the put a couple more cars on the scene.
Wait, a couple more.
Yeah, you know, like I say, I'm still working on my colors. I want the Chevelle. I do want a box Chevy, and eventually a Dunk. You know what I'm saying? Not just,
You're trying to have all of them.
yeah. You know, hey, I'm trying to be the new. I'm trying to be the smaller version of CJ. You know, that
Okay.
boy buying up everything. But I'm mostly into old schools. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my fleet will be consist of. Mostly old
Right.
schools.
Right. What's the hardest part about having the STL showdown?
The hardest part, um, man, the hardest part right now is dealing with the people that I gotta deal with at the track to get everything going. They give me a hard time from time to time. You know what I'm saying? As far as all the what vendors and all that I can have at the show. You know what I'm saying? I understand they side of it, why they don't want so many, or you know, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I know what I want my show to be too. So we be bumping heads about that. Other than that, man, the hardest part is the promotion, in my opinion, is the promo.
Have you ever considered moving?
Moving the show, or me move.
Moving the show?
No, I'm from the area, so I want to, and St. Louis been off the map for a long time. We pretty much been off the map since, man, early 2000s when they had all the guys from St. Louis with the cutlasses and stuff like all the G bodies, the yellow cutlass with the seat in the middle, steering wheel in the middle, and stuff like that. When them boys
Mm-hmm.
used to travel around the Kentucky Derby and stuff like that. But man, we've been off the scene for a while, so nah, I wouldn't consider moving my show. I want to leave it, leave it at home to give my area something positive to do, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, what would you like for your fans, followers, supporters, whatever you call your people? What would you like for them to know about you?
Um, I don't know. Ain't really, I mean, ain't much to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a hard-working YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. What I want them to know about me. I mean, I'm 37. I may not look at everybody think I'm in my 20s or whatever. Now I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? Got 3 kids. Um, I don't know. That's pretty much it. For all the ladies, I'm single.
Um, what? Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Y'all hear that,
I can
girls?
let the
All
ladies
right.
know that. You know what I'm saying? So they can shoot their shot or whatever they want to do if they see me out at the show.
um, did you ever see when you started your brand all those millions of years ago? Because you're an old man now. That it would be where it is now.
No, I didn't see it when I first started, but like I said, you know what I'm saying, I started getting a lot of views and stuff and people commenting all the time and all of that. So I knew it was more out there for me to do. I mean, you know what I'm saying, more for me to get. I knew I can get bigger with it. So that's all that stuff is what pushed me to keep going and make it bigger, even though I didn't see big in the beginning.
Are you willing to have you ever thought about mentoring an up and coming YouTuber?
Mentoring, I wouldn't say mentoring, but I see guys out at the tracks or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? They'll see my hoodie and be like, "Oh, you bad boy, whatever." And we'll spark up a conversation from that. And you know what I'm saying? I will get them. They'll be asking me like you asked me, which you know what I'm saying, what people can do to grow or whatever. They be asking me questions like that, and I give them, you know what I'm saying, some advice on. I can't really say advice because what I did may not work for everybody, but I tell them what I did
Right.
to get me to my point. You know what I'm saying? What I feel helped me. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I help them out like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a mentor, I don't really have many people coming up to me, want me to kind of like walk them through the whole thing or whatever. But you know what I'm
Well,
saying? I'm not
not
opposed to
necessarily
it.
mentoring means that you got to walk them through the whole process. I asked because I was thinking about asking a couple of the guys to mentor me. I think it's a good. I think I have a good mix of people around me. But when you really get into mentorship, that's a little different. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
Right.
Because now we kind of on a schedule. Like I got a good group of people around me, but everybody might not have that. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So I think that's definitely worth a lot of you guys and even ladies looking into to mentor some people.
I mean, I don't have a problem with, if somebody come up to me and they want that, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with it. I want to see everybody win. So,
Right.
and I set the time aside to help them where I can.
Mm-hmm. Well, Velt Boy, listen, I was really happy
That's a
that
Velt
you
Boy. Remember the East
did.
Coast Rider boards? Oh yeah, definitely remember that. East Coast Riders, Midwest Street Riders. What was it? Stunt World. I was on all those.
I really appreciate you because I just knew when it was time you was gonna be like, hey KPI, because you know this is the
I
second
put you
time.
off for too long, man. I couldn't do it
This
no
is the
more.
second time.
I put it
This is
off for
the
too
second
long.
time. But I appreciate you though, because like I feel like giving people an some insight into how you started and how different people got their start and different things like that. I really appreciate um you guys being willing because you don't have to do it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I really appreciate. Man, listen, it's a Trans Am in front of me, so pretty, and it looked fast too. Um, so yeah, so I really appreciate you taking the time out because I knew you was gonna. I thought you was gonna back out again.
Mm-mm.
So I want to apologize
See.
So I want to apologize for that. But anything else you want us to know in closing?
Um, I mean, just if y'all not following already, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you go follow the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of that stuff. Everything Velt Boy 314.
Tell them
Yeah.
about the STL showdown.
STL Summer Showdown. That is August 8th this year. It's gonna be at Worldwide Technology Raceway. That's Madison, Illinois. That's 5 minutes across the bridge from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best racetrack in the area. So that's where we're gonna be at. We're gonna do it big again this year. You know what I'm saying? This year I'm planning on having a couple mainstream performers come down. Just turn it all the way up. Yeah, I told you we
Hmm.
growing, KP. We started off with the
Hmm.
local performers. Now we're trying to turn it up and do some mainstream stuff.
Hmm.
What up, Kev?
Okay. Okay.
South Florida Car
I, I
Coach is
might I
going
might
on.
need to make sure that I slide down to the STL Summer Showdown this year.
Yes, ma'am. You and everybody else that's watching. Make sure y'all slide through on me, man.
Yep. Well, Velt Boy, it's as always, it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate you. I'm going to watch some racing.
All right, I'm gonna be tuned in.
Easy and Cab out the race. Who you think? Who you
Man,
thinking?
Easy, my boy, man. Easy been my boy since I started going to, dang, what is it? Is it whatever the first called Spring Fling, something? It's something like that
Hmm.
down there in Atlanta. Since before I knew who Easy Money was, Easy was rocking with me, man. So I gotta keep rocking with him. That's my boy.
So you got your so if you were going to bet tonight,
I bet on
you would
Easy.
bet on Easy.
I bet on Easy.
Okay, so
Cab
you
my
one of them
boy
people
too.
that bet with your heart.
Cab my boy too. But you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I like Easy. You know what I'm saying? I the dunk killer. That baby, hey, she be moving. Hey, she been killing some dunks lately. So I'm a rock with Easy, man.
Well, Velt Boy, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go live when they race, so you'll be able to tune in and see if your person win the race.
All right. I'm tuned in.
All
As soon
right.
as you go live, I'm clicking right in.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. I really appreciate it.
All right, KP. I'll catch you at the next show.